life. Pastor Kyle here. I'm ready for the journey. Is anybody ready for the journey? It's going to be amazing today. It is an amazing Friday already. And I hope you're really ready for all that's about to happen. Listen, let's see who's on here this morning. Hello, Andrea Thomas. Good to see you. Andrea, God bless you. God bless your heart and your endeavors and your year and everything you do. You know why I say that to you. I don't say it publicly, but you know, God bless you. Maria Briscoe, Bree Piper, happy Friday morning to you, to Wanda Lottie. Solomon, what's going on, man? Manny, I see you as well. Who did I miss? I missed somebody in there. Maria, Solomon, Renita Holloway, Wandale Brewer. Tawanda, is the music too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I'm ready this morning. I'm trying to keep it. Wandale, good to see you, man. It's going to be a good one, y'all, this morning. I want everybody to like, share, and tag someone. Let them know that you're on. Most of all, hit that like or love button when you come on. Let me know that you're here, and let's do the thing this morning. You got it? It's going to be a wonderful day. Hello, Deja Young. God bless you. God bless you. Hello, Keith, Kevin Matthews, and I see Ashley Prevost. Come on. It's going to be a good morning, y'all. Won't keep y'all long, I promise. It's Friday, and y'all know I'm in the middle of a turmoil of things. But I'm excited about it. Hey, man, come on. Keith Young, how you doing, man? Listen, I want to talk this morning about revamping your winning anyway life. It's going to be good. Oh, my God, it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Kenneth Davis, good to see you, sir. So I hope y'all are ready for what's about to happen this morning. It's going to be a very, 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 very good morning. I'm making sure all my stuff is working right and not acting up this morning. And people not calling and going on and all that kind of stuff. But I'm excited because it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Hello, Mr. Tamla Ricks. I see Laura. I see Naya. Good morning, Naya Brewer. Eric Trotman and the Trotman family. Man, that's how he says she ready. Shauna, let's go. I hope you're ready. I hope everybody's ready. It's 22 of you on here. Only 10 of you have liked it. Can the other 11 like or love? Hit the like or love button. I know y'all are coming in the morning, but hit the like or love button. Hello, Cause Divine. Good to see you. I'm ready this morning. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Why are you ready? Because when I know what the lesson is, hey, Latasha Jackson, I see you on YouTube. Trying to hide out over there. I see you over there. You're over there. We're over here and you're over there, but we're all together right here. Good morning, Tisa Carr, you out there in the Cypress, Katy area. Crystal Burton, what's going on? She's in by the church area. Y'all ready this morning? Hey, Jasmine Stewart, got you now. You connected now. Let's go. Listen, y'all. Take your phone from your ear. Let's just make it a good morning. Wake up right now. You know it's going to be a good lesson. And it's going to be a good day. Come on, let's go. Deja Young says she ready. I hope y'all ready. I really hope that y'all are ready for this one. Get your coffee. Get your tea. Wake up. Let's get at it. Listen. Cheryl Rhoda Westbrook from San Antonio. Come on in, Cheryl from San Antonio. I need to come down your way and do a little shopping. Praise the Lord. Listen, let's jump into it. I think I'm ready to jump into it. I think. Letting y'all come on in and get y'all self settled so we can make sure that y'all are ready for what's about to happen this morning. Hope y'all are ready. Man, good to see so many of you out here this morning. Good to see so many of you. Hey, Maria Briscoe. Let's go. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I said, you know what? Let's get this in an area where people can really relate to it. Dr. Emery Shelvin, good to see you, man. So I'm excited about it. I'm watching something on my screen do something different. I'm waiting on something. Good morning, Geraldine Shelvin. God bless you. Good to see you. All right, y'all. Let's get at it. Hope y'all are ready. So listen. Tell you what. Y'all enjoy the music? Give me 1 minute to fix something. And I'll be right back. Hey, Lester Blunt Jr., good to see you, man. Y'all ready to go? I see Lester Blunt Jr., I see Manny Sound. The sound is back. I got it. I turned it on. It's on now. That's not what was happening. I'm going to tell you what happened. Y'all think y'all kind of smart, huh? Y'all be knowing. Your microphone is back on. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? My wife took my car and my phone. It hooked to my car when she pulled off. Let's go. Listen. When you talk about revamping your winning anyway life, you have to look at it in a way that allows you not to be negative in your own life. Y'all got it? Can you hear the music still? Is the music still on? Let me know, Tawanda Lottie. My wife stole my music. There it is. Okay, whenever you decide to revamp your winning anyway life, you have to do it in a way that allows you the opportunity to build from where you are. Got it? When you build the framework of your life, you have to build it around what it is that you desire to live out in your everyday life, not just in your moments of your life. Thank you, Lester Blunt. I see you, man. So this lesson this morning quickly is going to transform. My wife keeps stealing my music because she needs to drive off and she's in my car. And it keeps pulling the music and pulling my iPhone when I gave her instructions, but she'll be all right later on. I'll have our car back in just a few hours. Hallelujah. And then my car go to the shop. I digress. We're not going to talk about that. We're coming back to what's going to be powerful for us. And so this lesson is about to transform your life in about 30 minutes. Yeah, I believe that. Because whenever you talk about it, I want to transform you from the message of I'm living a winning anyway life to the principles of living a winning anyway life. I want to transfer you from, I have the ring. See the ring? WAL, there it is. Winning anyway life. I have the ring. Goes upside down, there it is. I have the ring. I have necklaces, I have all that. I want to transfer you from writing it, from posting it, from hashtagging it, to living the principles, to focusing on, number one, intentional living, to focus on being resilient in everything that you do, and then to focus on your personal growth. Is that okay? If that's okay, let's type the word okay. 2 letters, okay. That means I'm ready to go. Because whenever you start to focus your whole life, I guarantee you the parts of your life that does not want to change will begin to fall apart. Tiger Lee, happy birthday week and all that. Praying you're well. We'll talk to you soon. So I want to revamp your life for winning. I see you, Laura. I see you, Eric. I see you, Alicia. I see Shauna Speaks. I see Geraldine. I see Renita Holloway. I see Tawanda Lottie. I see Lester Blunt the third. I think that is Tiger Lee. Unless it's Lester Blunt over on YouTube. I see Deja. I see Bree Piper, Jasmine. I see Maria. Yeah, I'm reading them names fast. And so whenever you want to do that, I want to help you focus. I see Tisa got capital letters, okay. I see Keith Young. I see Solomon Paul. Whenever you decide to get your life ready to go living it by principle and not just by declaration, not just talking about it, then you start to look at how do I live intentional in my living? How do I transform my life in my area of resilience that I bounce back from everything? And then how do I build personal growth? Here's how you do it. Number one, I have pillars in my life now that are in my winning anyway. They're locked pillars. One is to evaluate, then you got it? It's evaluate, and then next is to make sure that you educate, and then the next one is to execute, and then excel. I'm building everything on those so you'll have these steps in your life that you can use them to do whatever it is you do in your life. Let me calm down. I'm excited already. Here we go. Number one, when you want to revamp your winning anyway life, it allows you the opportunity to say, this is what I didn't do right. And okay, I see you, Lester Blunt Jr. I see you, man. This is what I didn't do right. This is what I'll do again, and I'll do it better. Got it? I'll do it better. So even though I don't know how to do what I do sometimes, I'll do what I'm doing and I'll do it better. Number one, you should evaluate your life. Got it? When you evaluate your life, here is the point that goes with number one. You have to stop resisting. Everybody that's listening, you're brushing your teeth for work and all that, your phone right by you, type the word stop. S-T-O-P. Hey, Sydney Morris. When you evaluate your life, you have to stop resisting. Okay? You have to stop resisting. Come on, I type the word stop. When you evaluate anything, you have to stop resisting. The reason why you have to stop resisting is because sometimes you're resisting the wrong thing because of your emotions and your feelings. And what you are resisting is what is sent to help you develop. You have to stop resisting. I'm moving quickly, y'all. Hey, Suzette Mayweather, how you doing? Mayweather. Listen, so you have to evaluate your life. And so stop resisting. Stop resisting what's been sent to help you. You have to stop. Because again, I said oftentimes, I stutter when I get excited, y'all. Let me calm down. For real. Okay? Because too often we resist the things that are meant to help us get ahead. We resist the things that help us get ahead. The reason why some of us are quiet, hey, Miss Brooks, are quiet and alone or separate is because we've resisted the thing that's supposed to give us motivation and give us movement. And what's the other word I want to use? Momentum. We've resisted those people and those things. And now when we are our downtime, we don't know which way to go because we've resisted the very thing that was sent to help us get ahead. Am I helping anybody already? I'll pinpoint you out. You're a person who overthinks. When you overthink, you'll resist because you take the time not to take the time. Yeah, you take the time not to, you give more effort to making sure you resist what you should be learning how to deal with. You overthink, or you hesitate, or you second guess yourself because you are afraid of what, you're afraid that you won't be enough for what it is you say you want. Whew, that was good. You're afraid you won't be enough for what you say you want. You say you want something. You say you want to do something. You say you want to be something. But then you're afraid that if you become that, you won't be enough for what it is you say you want. We moving, y'all. We're not preaching. We just pushing you in. And you spend a lot of years trying to live up to what others thought about you and what others wanted from you, only to realize that the person's thoughts that should be really counted on were first your own. Your own thoughts. What you really thought, what you really felt. People learn how to deal with you by how you deal with yourself. Watch. If you want to go out to eat with me or if you want to take me out to eat, good morning, Kiara. You want to take me out to eat? If you go out to eat with me 3 or 4 times, you know where not to take me. Renita Holloway, I'm doing my best. I'm going to do my best right now. I'm going to do my best. If you go out to eat with me 3 or 4 times and you know my caliber of dining, then you may not know where to take me, but you know where not to take me. Y'all get if you go shopping with me and you know where I go, watch this, Bree, and you see where I go shopping, you know where not to go shopping for me. So here it is. Blessings, God bless you. I see you right around. But many people learn how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So you got to be real careful about what you're teaching people. I know what you want them to think, but they're operating by what you do for yourself. How much time do you invest in yourself being better? Stop expecting people to invest time in you when you don't invest time in yourself. They're treating you how you treat you. And you spend years trying to figure out how to change what they think by you changing and being consistent in what you do. Consistent in what you do. You got it? So here's the word for you this morning. Y'all want the prophet to drop in? Prophet just dropped by. Here's the word for you. Try it again. But this time with the Creator in mind. Don't try it with your skill. Don't try it what you know. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Try it with the Creator this time. If I was doing Bible, I'd talk about the man that went fishing. I won't even call his name. I won't go to Bible. The man that went fishing and caught nothing, but then went with Jesus and came into abundance. Try with the Creator and see what ideas He gives you, or try with the people that the Creator assigned to you and stop resisting their assignment. Hey, Mona Lynn, good to see you, lady. Been years. Good to see you. Listen, stop fighting what has naturally been assigned to you. Watch this. Stop fighting what naturally aligns with your life. Now y'all finna pull the prophet out. I feel it. Stop being afraid of the vulnerability of people who God has sent, who already knows enough about you to support you where you are. And you're afraid because the last person who knew you abused you. You now don't trust anybody. So when God sends people in your life to align with your assignment, you reject them because you're afraid of the last person who rejected you. You're living out of your emotions of the past. Y'all shift me. Y'all did that. I ain't do that. You reject what left you when what left you was already gone. And now you're missing what's present because you won't allow what's been assigned and aligned to you to continue the journey with you, because you have to be in the lead. Sometimes God doesn't send you to be in the lead. He sends you somebody to follow so you can have rest. If God sends you an intercessor, he doesn't call you to cover and pray for the intercessor. He calls the intercessor to pray for you before you get overwhelmed and have a breakdown and lose everything you have. Then you call it. See, God sends the intercessor to make sure you don't get affected by the overwhelm, but instead you call yourself protecting yourself and end up putting yourself in a place where you end up needing the intercessor to pray you out of a place that God never designed for you. He sent you protection before it happened, and now the protection has to now shift to get you out. Okay. He sent you Lord view. Y'all mess me up, I'm gonna help you. He sent you Lord. Lord is I follow you. You lead me where you lead me, I'll follow. He sent you Lord intercessors, but they end up having to be Savior intercessors because now you only call them when you're in trouble because you don't follow them when you're not. Back to coaching. So try it again, but with the creator in mind. I see y'all comments. I'm trying to avoid them so y'all can't get me. Hello, Aaron Flicks. So stop fighting what naturally aligns with you. Stop fighting what's naturally assigned to you. There are people in your life that don't have to work hard to be around you. So you gotta stop trying to put pressure on them to come up to where you think they should be. God sent them to be for you what you can't be for yourself. So stop trying to highlight yourself, because highlighting yourself to nobody is still darkness. It's only light for you. But when God sends somebody to highlight you, they lift you up so others can see you. Whew. So stop resisting and move in the direction that's already bearing gifts, already bearing fruit. That's some things God's gonna open up for you as you revamp your life. See, revamping does not mean it's bad. It means need to have restructure to get better momentum. Stop resisting and move in the direction that's already bearing fruit. Why you fight? I told y'all spiritual warfare is not what you do in prayer. That's not spiritual warfare. Why am I fighting if I'm in prayer talking to God? Why am I fighting if God is in my presence? Why am I fighting in the presence of God? Why am I fighting in worship? Why am I declaring spiritual warfare when I'm fighting is only me, God talking? The spiritual warfare is at the end of it. That's when I decide I'm going to follow God after I pray. Hey, Valencia Miller. So stop resisting and move in the direction that's already bearing fruit. When you get, here it is, number one. So stop resisting. When you get in the area where you stop resisting, this time, hear me somebody, I'm not going to call none of y'all names. I'm not getting prophetic. I'm just getting prophetic. When you get in the area, give it all of you this time. Stop tipping toeing. Stop trying to figure out. Stop trying to see who's around. God's got you covered. You need to give it all of you this time. If you're not willing to give it all of you, stop expecting the full return when you didn't make the full investment of you. Yeah. The reason why it's revamping your winning anyway life, because the anyway means I got to give it all of me in spite of what's going to happen. Got it? So number one, after you evaluate and stop resisting, here we go. Number two, you must educate. Educate means you must find your sweet spot. That's like a man playing baseball. He has to find where his sweet spot is on the bat. Or a man playing basketball, what's his sweet spot on the court? You have to find what that thing is. Hey, Canvas Book of Sap, you have to find what it is that you just do easy. I try to help people, and most people try to impress me, and you can't even really impress me because I've been around some of the best at everything that they do and I do. So I'm only impressed when you grow from where I met you. I'm not impressed with what you show me, because what you show me is average to me because of where I've been. It's when you grow from average to supernatural, when your growth comes in, I'm impressed with your growth. I'm impressed what you were against. I'm impressed of who you became in spite of where you were. That's what impresses me. So you got to find your sweet spot in life. Okay, here we go. Calm down. Bam. You must find your sweet spot in, okay, let me back up too. Your sweet spot will never be somebody else's sweet spot. Your sweet spot will never be somebody else's sweet spot. What it will be, your sweet spot will be at the intersection of give up and go forward. Okay, that's too much churchy. Back to coaching. Your sweet spot will be what you are naturally gifted at. Naturally, not what you took a class in on YouTube. Naturally, the class should enhance you, not teach you. What you're naturally gifted at, that's your sweet spot. Here I come. Your sweet spot is at the intersection of what adds value to others. Watch this. Only value, not your control. That's your sweet spot. Let's keep going. Your sweet spot is at the intersection of what fuels your passion. I said it months ago, and some of y'all still haven't done it. Well, some people have. What makes you set your clock? What makes you not have to be at work till 7, but you set your clock till 5 to invest in prayer and you before you prepare for work? Because which one is most valuable? You or the job? Because if it is the job pay my bills, that means you are a low-price prostitute. Whatever they give you per hour is what you should give any person who wants to take you out to eat. That's all you're worth. But when you give yourself that's beyond the value of that, your prayer life, your intercession, your time with God, and then your personal time investing in you, you increase your value even if the job don't see it. This is how you revamp your winning anyway life. I'm helping somebody, and the people who need it don't really come to the live. And people, so here's the thing. Why do you put it out there? So God can always say, I gave you a chance. You wanted somebody to bring the word to you when I've been giving the word and you don't go where it is. That tells the levels of maturity where people are. So here it is. Your sweet spot is at the intersection of what fuels your passion. Next, your sweet spot is what allows you to live abundantly. Here's your sweet spot. Yeah. Dr. Robert Bailey, God bless you, man. Good to see you. Your sweet spot in your life, when you're revamping your whole life, what is it in life that makes you leave work after working 12 hours, tired, feet hurt, back hurt, and then someone says, let's do this or let's talk about this. And for some reason, you get a surge of living abundantly because they've hit the passion of your sweet spot. That's in your purpose. So number one, you got to evaluate yourself. You got to stop. Come on. Stop resisting. Stop resisting what God has sent. Stop resisting the people who care. Stop resisting. Number 2, you got to educate yourself. Find your sweet spot. Watch this. What allows you to live abundantly? Last one. Who allows you to be free to be you? Now here's a real problem. Most of your relationship frustration is you can't get the person you like to like you the same. Because you have not mastered relationship balance. I don't want everybody the same. I want to know when I'm down, who do I call? I want to know when I need prayer, who do I call? I want to know when I don't feel like church and I want to clown, who do I call? I want to know when I'm feeling like I want to go off on somebody who can handle the weight that I sent. Who allows me to be free to be me? I want to know when I'm frustrated, who encourages me? When I need lifting, who knows how to do it? Watch this. Who knows how to do it without me telling them what to do, without me telling them all my business? Who are you authentically when you are you? But when everybody tries to be somebody else and I see that you are not authentically you, then I don't trust the you that you're not. Because you don't trust the you that you are. So if you don't trust the you that you really are, then why should I trust the you that you're not? Because you are a bad replica of somebody you don't even know. That's why you got to revamp your own life. Who allows you to be free to be you? When you about to lose it, who you call and say, let me tell you something. And they say, what's happening? And you go in. And when you get through, they say, now you know, I understand how you feel, but you know you can't do that. Here's where most of you lose relationships. Most of you have lost me, period, on that level. Because when after I let you vent and go crazy, Tasha, and you lose it, and you going off, and some of y'all cussing mad at somebody, y'all going in on somebody. I ain't gonna fuss so you shouldn't cuss. I'm gonna let you get it out. When you get through, I'm gonna say, now you know you can't do that, right? And here is where it is. Most of y'all don't want to be corrected from your shenanigans. You want somebody to agree with you. Because I listen to you don't mean I have to agree with you. I don't agree with most people because the fact is where they are may be good. I don't agree because I know where you say you want to be. And I'm responsible to help you get to a winning anyway life. I'm not responsible to be there for you while you tear up the foundation of what you're trying to build, because I know it's going to take you too long to get to where you're going. And now you're going to want the prophet to give you a word. And now you're mad and frustrated because I can't speak you out of where you put yourself in. When I let you, I let you walk yourself in. No. I corrected you. You didn't want the correction. Remember, I'm the one God sent. You didn't want the one God sent. You want the one that want to stay. So when I come to give you guidance, wisdom, instruction, try and help, see, you be tripping. I knew you're going to be churchy. No, I'm not going to be churchy. That's who I am. I am who I am. I'm leading you to a winning anyway life. And if you tell the person what you just said, you're about to get in a bad place with God where God can't bless you the way he wants to until you go back to the person that you really want to go off on right now. The Bible says, don't come to me praying. He said, don't come to me praying. Leave your alms at the altar and go get it straight and then come back to me. So you're not worthy to come to me when you don't feel they're worthy enough to go to them, because they're still my child too. Remember when you were the person somebody was offending, you wanted God to get them. Okay, gotta move. So here, y'all mess me up real quick. Here's how you educate yourself. What are you naturally gifted at? What adds value to others in your life? What fuels your passion? What allows you to live in abundance? And who allows you to be free to be you? What I mean by who allows you to be free, you ought to have a circle of people or a few people in your life, Aaron Fleeks, that'll hear you and won't judge you. Just because they don't judge you don't mean they have to agree with you, though. I have people who know things about me some of y'all don't know. And some of them don't judge me, and some of them do. And the ones who do, I leave them with the judgment. It's on them. See, if I ever tell you something about me that nobody else or you shouldn't know, or let you have an experience around me that nobody else knows that you have, I'm giving you the ultimate trust. When you show me your ultimate behind, you'll never be trusted again by me 100%, because you've shown me you're not mature enough to carry the weight of the issues of my life. So you can't be my intercessor, and you really can't be a close friend because you can't carry the issue. But then what happens is you find out as you grow in life, you end up with an issue. And then when people can't carry your issue, you break, but you don't realize and remember, dang, is that how I made that person feel when I didn't help them carry the issue? See, a lot of stuff in your life is not because, I hear the Lord prophetically, Jesus, a lot of things in your life are not because you did anything. It's a seed of what you gave to somebody else. You mistreated somebody else. You didn't talk to somebody else. You wasn't there for somebody else. You didn't give them time. You were whatever. And so now you're in a place and you feel like you've been treated wrong by people. Sometimes it's the seed of how you've already treated people, but you never think about anybody except yourself. But if you ever think back and realize, wait a minute, that's how I did so-and-so. Is that how I made them feel? That's the way you're supposed to mature and develop. When you realize how you made other people feel, then it makes you more sensitive to how people treat you and how you treat people going forward. But if you keep being nasty to people, And you keep giving yourself an excuse to be nasty. And every time somebody corrects you, you got an answer for why what you did, an answer, and you can't never tell the truth about it. Yes, I did that. I said that. I felt like that. And here's why. I apologize. I was tripping. I was going through something, and I shouldn't have did that. I really apologize. And if the apology is sincere, God will take the apology and allow them to trust you and forgive you after you've been consistent. But you can't keep doing it and think I'm a fool enough to keep pulling you close. Because you'll think you close until you need me. And I'll let you know I'm not able to cast my pearls among the swine. Okay, who allows you to be free to be you? This is not about you fitting into someone's mold. Here I come, Mr. Ricks. Listen very carefully. This is about discovering the essence of who you are and who you were created to be. Watch this. Listen carefully. Through the people who recognize your value even when you don't. Can we end the live? It's 33 minutes. I didn't want to be that long. I got one more. But here it is. You discover, Bree Piper, you discovering, okay, these self-made mental wannabe everythings bother me because they seem like some of the dumbest, smartest people in the world. Why you say it like that, Prophet? Why you say like that, Coach? Because if you're not learning who you are if you're not evaluating who you are through the essence of the people who are around you and their growth, then you really aren't evaluating you at all. You just be patting yourself on the back and going nowhere. You should learn how to do this. Discover the essence of who you are and who you were created to be. Let me show you how real thinkers do. I don't have to wonder about my gift. All I have to do is listen to what everybody brings me, what issue everyone brings me, and I know where I'm anointed by God at that season for. When everybody brings me marital problems, I'm saying, how y'all having marital problems and we about to go through a divorce, y'all don't even know it. How y'all having a marital problem? I'm about to lose my church, my wife, and everything else, and we're losing our minds, and I'm going crazy, and folk are leaving, and the folk judging me were the ones I saved. No, literally saved out of jail, out of homelessness. And y'all coming from every problem, and God said, I anoint you where your biggest pain was. That's what the pain was for. It was to develop your anointing. But if you stay in it, you can't help anybody. It's when you come through it that you're able to help people. Watch this, watch this, watch this. When you go through something, even going through it, when there's a testimony, watch this, Solomon, watch this, Sydney. If you're married, let me help somebody, and you get divorced, no, that's not a good one because y'all can't handle that kind of pressure. You get a house. No, that's not a good one. Too many people are good. You have a job. You have a job. And you've been there a good while. You've been good. And you lose the job. And you don't have the job for a period of time. And you get a new job. Okay. Watch this, Renee Amber. Testifying about who God is when you have the job is not a testimony. Testifying about who God is when you have the new job ain't a testimony. The testimony is when you're able to say, God is sustaining me when I do not have a job. If you are afraid to testify in your lean times, it's because it's not a testimony and it's possibly not God. You're not trusting God for that. It's you trusting you. You can't say that. I'm trying to educate you. Teachers don't ask you a question, they give you the answer. You don't have to talk about God when everything, okay, Sydney, partner, let's use you. You ain't got to talk. See, the testimony was what I did for you through the process. The testimony was not when you were good. It was not when you had the apartment and you and your wife started getting along and everything was wonderful. The testimony is between the prophecy I gave you in 2018 and the house, you lost money, you lost friends, you lost family, your wife lost 2 brothers. You lost all this to get where you are now. Now, they wasn't the price of it, but you lost it on the journey. The testimony was, we gonna still be good. See, the testimony is when you in the test. It's not when you come out. Because if you say, we've been in okay, we had a house, I can't use that. I had a job over here, and then I don't have a job, and then I suffered and went in struggle. We always want to testify after, and it tells God that we don't trust him when we're in it. We're waiting because we're still worried about, calm down, what people are going to say about us if they know that we're not living the life that we painted for them. And that's when you know lust of the flesh, lust of the eye, pride of life. I know you ain't going to call me and ask me and clarify your life. You're going to keep living the same dumb life you living, and you're going to end up in a place where you have to apply this later. And I'd rather apply things now than later. Why you say it like that? Because I know people. That's why I'm who I am. I know people. I didn't choose to be a pastor. God chose me. Whew. Yeah, that's it, man. Because here's the deal. If when you have a house, there is no test. Or you have a job, there is no test. But then, okay, I'll use this one. Perfect. That one right there. Now, she gets upset sometimes I throw her out there. She a daughter, she got to deal with it. That ain't my issue. Deal with it. Talk to God about it. She had a job at NASA that God didn't give her. I'm gonna tell her testimony. She quit the job based on something she felt and dealt with. But she quit the job in disobedience, direct disobedience. And then when the truth came, she didn't have a job for, was it 9 months, Ms. Tam? 9 months? 9 months, no job, okay? She did it correctly right. I'm not saying nobody did it wrong. Do how you want to do, how you would talk, do how you feel. She didn't get quiet. She came to prayer every Saturday. We had prayer. She was going in. She testified about, this is my struggle. She had to leave her good job at NASA, leave almost 6 figures, leave this, go to the park, leave her own apartment, lose her car. Look, Kevin Matthews, I'm here, Kevin. Lose her apartment, lose her car, lose everything. Go live with her aunt who had abused her years later. Go drive her brother's truck that was towed down raggedy. Do all this stuff. If you don't testify through that, you still trying to put on a persona of what you want people to believe and think about you. So you're really not trusting God. You're just waiting on the next job. Then when she got the job, it shows God how grateful you were for the time. I'm giving y'all patterns. If it hits you, what the word is for. So you in between. And God said, this is where you testify. Some of y'all want to be seen and admired by people so bad, but you're so uneducated in the area of kingdomhood. God says, I put you in test so people can see how you go through the test when you have a testimony, and that's what creates kingdom admiration. I saw how you went through. I saw how you lost everything. I saw how you maintained it and do it for 9 months. And now we want to make sure we're back to where we were before we testify, because we want to impress people. You are headed for a fall. I know without a shadow of a doubt, because it's a hardy heart. The Bible says, okay, Bible, I'm moving on. I gotta go. I'm over the time. I'm gonna get the last one. And if the word of God is hitting you, and if it's hitting you, just swallow and keep going. Don't spit it out and get mad. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. This is the problem. You don't even know the people who God is sending because you're rejecting everybody. God doesn't always send people to agree with you. He sends people to challenge you to be better. Because whenever God sends something or somebody that aligns with your life and the truth comes out, that's where you have freedom. I'm through fighting with people to set them free. It's their choice now. 40 years or 40 days. Here it is. Once you get back to the place where you're free, lean into your purpose. Purpose is the original intended reason for the creation of a thing. Lean into your purpose. Then set guiding principles for yourself that help you win. And then let your life reflect who you really are at all times. When you're hurt, say, I'm hurt. Hey, y'all, I'm going through something and it's really drastic. I can't talk about it, but pray for me. Say that. Don't come to church acting a fool with people in God's house because you had a bad day at work. You either need you a new job or a new church, because you're going to offend the wrong person. They won't have enough God. They're going to hurt your feelings and hurt your faith, because you're going to realize you didn't have any. Hey, Ron Galilee, good to see you. Congratulations again, too. Let your life reflect who you are. I'm really wore out. I've been in the thing 5 years. I don't like when people are tired from work and come to me because they act like they're the only ones in the world that work. So don't use that one. I'm referring to people who are carrying weight. This was one of the heaviest weeks I've had in my life. And I sat up and waited to see what sons and daughters would feel their spiritual father. But I realized most people only want a prophecy and only want a good word and encouragement for themselves. They don't have any kind of inkling or feeling about people they're around, which tells me why they're around who they're around. It was the heaviest week. And there were some people I didn't tell. They said, hey, Maria was one of them. Maria kicked in and said, God told me to pray for you because of this. My uncle, Mike Augustine's daddy, said, God put you in my spirit. That was Friday or Saturday. He's going for his last chemo treatment and ringing the bell, but God put me in his spirit and he called me, or he inboxed me. And I said, wow, God, you want people in your life that reach out to you without you saying something, because most of y'all talk too much. You tell people what you need. You get mad when they have all the tools to manipulate you because you talk too much. I gotta go. Number one, evaluate your life. Stop resisting. Number two, educate yourself. Find your own sweet spot. It's the people and everything in your life. Number three, execute. Here's what you're gonna do. Real easy. Execute. You're gonna commit yourself to 30 days of showing up for yourself. All of March, the whole month, whatever 31, you're gonna commit yourself to showing up for yourself. Every day you're gonna show up for yourself. Every day you're gonna show up for yourself. When you wake up, put it on your mirror. Use chalk or soap or something. When you wake up, you're gonna wake up intentionally. You're not gonna get up and be like, oh my God. No, stop cursing your own day. You're gonna wake up every day intentionally. Shift your mindset, your faith, your relationships, your goal. I keep telling people to do it. They keep saying, I'm gonna do it when I get a chance. You're not gonna do it, you're lying to yourself. Do something different every day. Something small. Commit to something 30 days every day. If you stumble and fall, get back up and do it again. Got it? Pick up the next day what you didn't get a chance to do. Build a new habit for yourself. And watch what happens when you build consistency. Because you can't get momentum where there's no consistency. You can't get it like that. Here's the last thing I give you. I'm done. Excel. Here's the word the Lord gave me for excel. He said, tell them if they trust what the prophet is saying in this coaching this morning, prepare for your future. Don't talk about it. Prepare for your future. Take a day, a couple of hours, a week, 3-4 hours. Set aside one day every week to reflect, to reset, and to refocus. Wherever you got off during the week that throws you, reset that thing. Reflect, reset, and refocus. Just stop going through your weeks and months, and y'all go through years and never sit down and look at where you messed up, what you messed up, how you messed up, and why you messed up. And then you keep messing up. Listen, I gotta let you go. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just keep taking a step in the right direction. I don't care if you stagger. I don't care if you fall. I don't care if you trip. Keep taking steps in the right direction, and the law of eventually will kick in. Because life is about perfection. It's not about perfection. It's about preparation. If you prepare for it, eventually you'll have a winning anyway life. Not about perfection. It's about preparation. Come on, Renee Amber, good to see you. So do this today. Share this live with somebody who needs a shift in their life. Send it to their inbox. Just go, when they go off, send it to their inbox. Do that today. Also start showing up for yourself every day. Stop giving yourself to everybody else and never showing up for yourself. Got it? Then do me a favor. Meet me here next month, next Friday, 6:55. Let's see what God's going to do between now and then. I'm expecting God to do something supernaturally amazing, and I hope you're ready for it. Let's watch God work. Revamp your winning anyway life. Remember, I always say, no matter what has happened or what is happening in your life, know this: you can win anyway. Life Pastor Kyle signing out. Peace.